I did receive the text alert about 10 minutes before 10 or so, saying that get as far away from campus as possible because of a certain situation. A little while later, they ended up telling us there was a bomb threat, all that kind of stuff, just to stay off the campus until they could figure everything out.
I am signed up for the text alert system, which is why I was a little surprised. I need to check into that, but yeah, I didn't get any text or anything. I hadn't watched the news that morning. It wasn't until just a random stranger that walked up to the bus stop that told me, and I wasn't even sure if I should believe her or not.
And I was in Walsh, and I didn't get service, so when I walked outside, my phone went off, and everyone was just walking around normally, so I didn't know if it was like just me that got the text message, and the sirens were going off, so I was like, hi. Like everyone was just walking around like normally, so I was just kind of looking around, standing there, and it said not to go in the buildings, but...
Well, I think the text alert system is good. I guess I imagine most people would prefer that they let us know a little bit sooner than they did, but also recognize, it's a big school with a lot of moving parts, and so I understand that they need to be a bit judicious in the information they release so as to not freak people out and get people, streaming across Guadalupe and running into traffic and things like that. So, I guess a bit more detail would have been helpful, and maybe a live website or Twitter feed or something that actually announces what's going on.
Well, I've heard that they waited a while to issue emergency evacuation, so I feel like a more speedy evacuation would have been appropriate.
At first, I didn't think much of it, but when I thought about it, I was like, if this was a real bomb threat, that 7 minutes or so that we had wouldn't have really been a lot of time to get off of campus.
I don't know, I feel like 15 minutes could be enough time for people to get off campus, but what if they didn't look at their phone? Or, I feel like maybe an hour might have been ample time, but 15 minutes is really not.
I thought that was a little strange. If in fact that they did have some information that said that something might happen in 90 minutes, and then they waited 15 minutes before that deadline, it seemed a little bit slow in notifying us, but I suppose they were trying to make sure that it was legitimate, because getting 50,000 people off the campus is a big thing.